Nyabotre. Yebeba Central. Yefi Central na yekwe.
I think it's Ashanti.
Debi Ashanti de King Kong.
Aha, no.
Nyabotre yefi Central. I say Eastern region. Now about Greater Accra region. Then neko Ashanti region. Ashanti region edi kan.
Yeah, Ashanti edi kan.
Ashanti region edi kan.
Ashanti edi kan.
You best remember
the report.
You best remember more Ashanti region. Yeah. Prevention is better than cure. Na greater grass we to be do.
Kafra.
But somebody dey maybe but uri ma dey ham say pa make that journey.
Can.
Abochi me that journey. Menka. In fact, kwanya aya ECG for fast wo doom light.
Asem we no boss.
Aya tete.
Minim say na obeka kan jaw.
Debi say aya tete.
Minim say na obeka.
Light kabia. Say mon kan say dum so na ba na say nya dum so.
Minim mpo.
Mo papa cho ECG for come out and tell us. Aya dum so na ba na nya dum so. Light ni boarding.
Na mo say dum
no. Light ni the boarding pa.
Ano pay asema ho say ECG for there ibi.
Meba me twen ma me fa course be 3-4 bi. Meba cho ubetimi afrem me sesi a 0260196064 0260196065. So wontemu kamia no ta ko offer. Let's hear your voice right about now on SOMPA 106.5 FM. Ye bisa say kamia no ye dum no. Me pa cho say eye dum so ana eye dum siesie. Me pa cho me bisa o eye dum so ana eye dum siesie. Okay, mama fa call away na me here. Hello, good evening.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, me pa cho fa che me. Udini baby akasa free.
I'm the king of the
Okay. Now
I don't know Canada. I actually you so. You see, after the power in the air too much. The most annoying part of the thing is that I don't know putting down so and then you have pet that will put in your aka. That's what say about your friend so the so to say again.
Yeah.
Okay, actually we be week put of 10 and 400. The government in the message some of them pa ordinary Ghanaians some of fair anyhow. And can be almost independent some of and come on against them and form and say what have been people then Ghana from the chamo. You also me dedicated.
Mammy so and Predator saying I wanna watch you and I won't can echo off.
Why you supposed to come about he too much.
Wow.
Promotion will be fine. Why? Dear teacher, I'm going to any been a year for some baby. Dear Chiano, in your life, I'm going to my connection in your life. It doesn't
you, Yanko person shouts all by Jumedia so. But that's also better my friend now do I drink Chabebois. She saying Canyon Dundumi, a idea had drink power, Wana Caniano, echo off. Me patch 0260196064 0260196065. Because a idea had drink power. Missing down me dashomu pa and easy. Oh, now can you go off? Oh, now can you go off? Now ECG na yedenya. ECG yedenya. Because this is so worrying. Yet yamemu. Mo say mo buy no, niam bia nse dan koye. Enti no, mo increase tariffs no. First by 14.7 something percent, 7-8%. And which no more than 9% buy. Ya jatu ye tua. Se se bisa se aden, how no free. Me ba cho e wo wontam ye bisa se empredudo sen e na light etimi cut off. Ye bisa wo SOMPA e wo wontam wo no ye bisa se empredudo sen e na light etimi cut off. Hello, good evening.
Yeah, hello, good evening.
Yeah, me pa cho udini be okasa free.
Your friend Kofi Jabru ka say February.
Who can say February? Now every one so more the same challenge ana.
Woman na obi mu na fun neko. Sa kakra na san ba fun. Nti adinde le o wa ne.
Enti be say na wotwe mu no empredo do say na light it be off.
Oh, do I speak of that 3 and 4?
3-4. In a week.
In a week.
Na light also call offer a cherry answer na bana.
And just go a bed 30 minutes, go 1 hour, go up and check nothing about.
Wow. As I said, then I'll be catching ECG nearby.
You know, the other time I catch on is what shall I used to go on Shalana and Yamanadia? One more Diana, one more Shana, Wunya, and Yamana, yes, I know that you grab an Masigan, shall I find a way to be, but won't go one share Wunya, press up on your bread. Okay, now we don't share Doom Swan, I said Doom CC. With your bedroom CC. Where bedroom CC, oh. You. Okay, me pacho obetimi afre 0260 1960 64 0260 1960 65. Ye bisa se no ayadum siesie ana se ayadum so ayadum siesie ana se ayadum so me pacho ye bisa obetimi afre na do adwenkyere abeboa number be phrase so 0260 1960 64 0260 1960 65. You can also call and be a part of this particular issue. Patrick, now on say adena hadwen ba.
Me say last week Friday pokwase. Dum no fitianopa ko si anwumre. Numre be 6-7 mu ho no mo so ye. Enjoy kakra anadwo be 10:30-11 na sako say fun.
Me na to ye bisa wo ntam ho no. Unkania no ejina so anase enyina so. Aye presso anase edum so. Let's hear your voice this afternoon on SOMPA 106.5 FM on 0260 1960 64 0260 1960 65. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Yeah, me ba jo yeah who ya pa udini baby akasa free. Okay, obri ebo a agin kotogu. Na ye bisa say mo wanu mo so light no call off na.
Call off SOMPA FM. Oh, no more network. If you are 1 hour, maybe 2 hours. And when I say sometimes I send it to a song, this every Sunday. Only to do. Now they don't have any one about things in the corner bronco. The baby will the corner bronco. I made them a call it. They call the disciples. They do not transfer that 7 times.
Wow. Anti we no I dum so and I say dum siesi.
Maybe
me that say. Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Yeah, me pacho one minute ka say.
That's your friend
Asamoah wadaroma ehina o kasa free.
The kasa free.
Tema for ho ye de. Na e bisa say nkania no susu edum wo mo ho ana.
Pacho kese odadwen ho awontiase.
Odadwen ho awontiase.
On tiase penkesi. Ase akolegi me timu no di agbo.
Ekwa na eba.
Bro, serious o.
Very, very serious.
Kese odadwen ho abra won tiase.
Anti na watwe mu no be se mpredodo sen na etimisi.
You see, one day betting about baby 6-7 times a day.
6-7 times a day.
Yes, my boss.
Anti we no share dum so anase dum siesi. Sir. Almost saying microphone.
Jesus Christ.
Me da say. Hello, good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
Yeah, me pacho wana me den kase.
Yeah, I'm speaking from Ashaman.
You are speaking from Ashaman. I want to find out from you. Have you been experiencing these power outages?
No, for here it's once in a while.
Once in a while.
Yeah.
So once in a while meaning that in a week sometimes you can have it going off.
In a week, sometimes like more than a week before we experience light off.
Okay. So what if it happens? Does it stay for a longer period of time before it comes on?
No, not like something like that. Like a short time, like say 1 hour or 30 minutes time.
1 hour, 30 minutes. So you want to tell us that in Ashaman, Munisa how no, you don't have that problem?
Eh?
In Ashaman, you don't have that problem.
You know, Ashama is big, and now what I'm seeing the problem is from the transformers. You know, transformers are weak because now the town is expanding.
Okay.
So these are the problems I think ECGs to work on. Then they can change the transformers. You know, the voltages are
low.
Okay.
So if we have low voltages and the number of people who are connected to ECG, they are more than the voltage. We think though it will cause a lot of what.
All right, okay, so thank you.
Why,
I'm listening to you.
so this is what I think you guys should communicate with the ECG, that they can give us new transformers which have the high voltages, then we will not experience all this kind of light off.
Thank you.
But there's no problem with anyway. But that is the only thing I have to share with you.
All right, so thank you very much for advancing this kind of information to us. We'll do a follow-up and see if what you are saying is actually true. Thank you so much. Hello, good evening.
Evening.
Yeah, maybe I want a minute to say.
Actually,
Gifty.
Asama.
Who can say fear shaman? Okay, so yeah, say see an any because of fear shaman or china say I was shaman or lights no and tanko off sir. No crab in the room.
Asama kataman to na ye wo.
Okay.
See I no can say light
a doom.
See
And you know, my gift ye, my member say, now what you mono a bear saying?
a week 3 times.
A week 3 times. Now, omudumna a cherry answer na waswana.
There's a 3 hours.
Bear said 3 hours. So, do you see it as a doom so and as a doom sissy?
Now we put it in
A demon or the man? Doom so, me that's a pass over. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Me pacho dini baby okasa free.
Me kache free background me dinyame
Oh, background. Oh, that's
no one aso. Ayenya like. Ebu a 3 days no ye dumuno.
wow.
Oh.
Wow.
Because uko kape ye beka se politics ne den. And so the way I warrior ne ebu a wona mu she free ju go say ye dumuno. Na se so we namuno. The train was what time be ashamed. Oh, so many kind of things.
And to share a doom so na bana say a doom sissy.
A doom so and one na ye womb.
A doom so sana hunu. Okay. Me that say, let me speak to this caller. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Me pacho dini baby okasa free.
Yeah, from a course, we can say Ashama Lebanon.
Ashama Lebanon. Akos, ye bisa say monkania no. Ete jina so anase wo mu dum sa no maso.
Wo mu ano mama e ewia we bro mu mai ban chegia no mu so ye.
Sa. Na che say eyade a wo betimi aka say dum so ne aba no.
Me say
dum siesi. Na so na otwe mu bia no light ne timi call of impredo do saying.
Oh, yeah, ha said yeah, once a while. Yes, me and to say 3 days, 3 times in a week, no.
3 times in a week.
Yeah, experiencing is that.
And doom siesia. Then there's every week piano you be siesia. So bye. Hello, good evening.
Yeah, good evening, Bob.
Yeah, me pacho one of an kase.
I called you earlier on. My name is Philip.
Okay.
I told you. So, hello.
I'm listening to you.
So I want to clarify that is it because of the mama? How do I even call it? Well, is that late the light off, or is it because of like it's from ECG people? I want to do
that one. We are yet to find out because we are worried as citizens, and then we need to go the extra length to find out the cause of the challenge. So we are trying very hard to speak to authorities concerned so we can elicit the information regarding this particular issue.
I met one of ECG man, and he told me they are changing transformers within the areas. So maybe we'll be doing this kind of what do so and do the other things. So me, I just maybe they are trying to work things well for us, and we can experience this kind of light off because anyhow there might be a fault. It's like when you are using motorbike. It will be a brand new, but any time it will get fault. So that is what I think that is. But this, I'm thinking people are putting into politics that Mama is not doing well. And right now, as I'm speaking now, Mama is doing well for us because you see everything is coming down. Food is coming down. When you go to buy food, you enjoy yourself. So I think
my good brother, you see, we are not politicizing this particular issue. It's an issue that affects us directly. You wait and let me land. I am saying that this is an issue we don't have to politicize because it is something that affects us directly. And of course, there is a saying that on easy lies the head that wears the crown. So when a challenge comes, the people whom we've entrusted this kind of government to, they are the people who would have to call to order to fix the problem for us. So I don't think that we are politicizing this particular issue. Anyway, thank you very much for speaking to us.
I want to be sure it's not about politics.
No, it's not about politics. It's not about politics.
You decide and go and they want to do politics in my mind. That's why I want to do that. If you tell me it's not about politics, I'm so happy. I'm excited with that.
But let me ask you, from where you sit, do you think that an issue such as this one should be politicized?
No, people, but they want to destroy the opponent parties and whoever. Like it will be like if this party comes, they'll be a lot of this way and this thing, and they are using that. So that's what I'm thinking. It's not like I'm saying that. That's what people can imagine. So me, I'm just thinking that we should in the leader. Let's all figure out the problem, then we resolve it forever. That's all. Then we don't have any problem.
All right, my good brother, thank you so much. ECG announces planned outages in Greater Accra, Central and Ashanti regions February 12th to February, did I say 12? 22nd to 26th. But the kind of outages we are talking about, we used to have it before these dates that we're talking about. But let me do a communication of this from the ECG to you. The Electricity Company of Ghana has announced a series of planned and emergency maintenance exercises across the Greater Accra, Central and Ashanti regions this week, leading to temporary power outages in several communities. In the Tema region of Greater Accra, outages would run from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. on selected days. On Sunday, February 22nd, areas including Fanais, Sagleme, Likleku, Rainbow Paints, and Bondase Military Training Camp would be affected. On Monday, February 23rd, communities such as Leisure Hours, Nungwazongo, Cocoa Beach, Peshi Divisional Headquarters would experience interruptions. Further outages are scheduled for Tuesday, February 24th in Pong, Odumase, Lashigbi, Klagon, and on Thursday, February 26th in Old Ningo, New Ningo, Junction Mall, and surrounding areas. The Accra East region would also face disruptions. Emergency works on Sunday would affect Electro, Volta House, and nearby communities. Planned maintenance from Monday to Thursday would impact areas including Taiman, Ga East Hospital, Santana Market, La Cemetery, Lakeside Estate, New Legon, and parts of East Legon. In the Accra West region, emergency maintenance on Sunday would affect the later day Saints headquarters, Ghana Immigration Service, Aliza Hotel, Swiss Embassy, and Waik. Planned outages throughout the week would extend to Abedipele Park, Achimota Neoplan, Akweteman, Tetegu, Medie, and other surrounding communities. So this is a statement that has been released by the ECG. But we'd also want to say that the outages started way back before this announcement came. So it's a cause for us to worry about. Patrick.
Prof, your best rabbi, anyone a share a human so say ECG, your best rom. Omoshana Kanian Edundum Omoshamai.
Okay, so you hold the line. Let me speak to an expert named Roxanne with the Energy Ministry. Now, in Indian commercials here about these Kania Edundundundumi. Many Roxanne, me ma kwa baba SOMPA 106.5 FM for God and country. So now, Pacho, what is saying? Good. All right. I say power no. We just activated your lines, now say the amount for complaining. I know some people have taken it to be said. Dumso and Abba. But Pacho, you are with the Ministry of Energy. Pacho, what exactly is the issue?
I'm interested with you for Menda was it for the opportunity to address this issue. The first point I say making is hello?
So it's here why?
The first point I say making is as a country, we are not shedding load. We share as a
all right, he tells us as a country, and yeah, yes, shedding load, but we are waiting to and Komonako into details. No, watching at the Kudentia, this planned outages, one more day about Betuja. Patrick, Sauti, Kakrabia, or kind. Patrick,
Sanya afre for ne frɛ no ebinum niema chef fridge mu obi frɛ o si 3 days it 3 days na so so won niema bi chef fridge ma na say ya no no na tunton toast ni perishable goods no na just say market hard ya besre say omo hwe mayen ebo na ye din na wo say dum na count there. Two troubles, one God.
My making progress. My main counts, you when you make almost a forgotten country, yeah, the brown every now. My main counts, Jaws Bakery, our domain, commercial bank, let you are. Me batch all no, yes, they also about Dokonoton. Now, Dokono now bottom, 3 Ghana cities per ball. It is very, very big. Now, a quail Mufaso, Dokono, so they jack, and what ye, papa. They batch all, ye, and as a way in Shemudebia, Uber 7 Dokonoa. Kinky, Uber 7. Kai say, Jaws Bakery for Kinky. Jaws Bakery for Kinky. Bono, 3 cities. Now, Amasama Bruni, Eka and Sambi, that and some has drawn the attention of the National Teaching Council to respond about the allegations. A teacher licensure exams, a banker say, idea one more ebetwemu when they were campaigning in opposition. The one more buy no so yen shed and Amasama Bruni again alludes to the fact say. The cost of even writing the exams, now we are told, the National Teaching Council has responded to the statement that a free for God and country. So, and of course, what they have said, we'll share with our listeners on SOMPA 106.5 FM. Kwame Alovi, the board chairman for the National Teaching Council, has agreed to speak to us. So, Amasama Bruni Ekai.
Still, there are some teachers who catch them say licensure exams. No one say I show boss say you be cancel licensure exams, and so still, control licensure exams. And so control keke. You start to fees now also omuntiano. So almost through medium way entry present Mama Adrian Embasso.
All right, so that's it. So SOMPA 106.5 FM for God and country. I'm as I'm bringing my aqua, and that's saying.
Oh, Prof. Boko.
BBI fresh there.
Boko. BBI okay.
Roger, that is saying. Me pacho. I said Roger is not yet prepared, so. Nasa baby sa wasam. Making a she. You may.
ABOTCHIE.
Yeah.
Apomwe.
Wala mu fere awusan na mana.
Nka.
Make back a jia awusan.
Me say me nka.
When you na 2x4 outside na mo.
Wala ni na fere awusan kanu ni oba awusan Ghana be.
Hey.
Me pacho mama kwa mama so. Na me ni Kwame Alovi, the board chairman for the National Teaching Council. Na no ending komo. Me ni Kwame Alovi, pacho ye ma kwa baba for God and country on SOMPA 106.5 in Accra. Pacho na how to say? Oh, okay, good. Now, National Teaching Council, I said, a press release, and I said, is it a conference? And then you have come out with certain issues. Now, my NTO, now, National Teaching Council, and someone would have banned, now, NTA for so NTB, what am I NTO?
Within the weekend, from Friday up to this morning, my messages are from different people. I want to see there were some discussions on SOMPA FM and other stations that NTC are increasing licensure examination fees. No, Secondly, say NDC has failed to fulfill a promise on the licensure examination. These are the two issues I'm addressing or press conference.
Good. And in reacting to those two key issues, then I'm okay.
Now, licensure examination, the increasing fee, there's no increment in the fees at all. The last time, NTC 2023. The fees will call 450 Ghana cedis. First candidate no. One very sitting one paper, 150 cedis. Two papers, 210 Ghana cedis. And three papers, 350 Ghana cedis. In the situation, 50 days. Since 2023, yes, the 2023, 2024, 2025, within the same amount. And unquestioned him there, and is increasing the social examination.
Okay.
Secondly, one thing, NDC has failed to organize its promise on the social examination.
Yeah.
Now, the social examination, it is an act of parliament. It is examined by the Education Regulatory Bodies Act 2020, Act 2023. These are examined by Section 60B. The NTC shall organize examination to license teachers that have graduated for the College of Education. Then, so the NDC manifesto, NDC manifesto, they will call 5.1.5.
All right.
I want to my the NDC shall, quote, abolish the teacher licensure examination and integrate the licensing process into the final year examination of teacher training.
All right.
I think the council abolish the teacher licensure examination and integrate the licensing process into the final year examination of teacher training. Now, PROF Michel said, the students will finish their final examination, go back home, do national service. After 1 year, and they'll come back to write the examination. I don't know if the NDC ever cancel. Secondly, now teaching practice and practical teaching and examination, literacy, numeracy, and professional skills. Pen and paper writing. There's no practical aspect of it. And the NDC added practical teaching because teaching involves both pedagogy and content knowledge. So NDC has added practical teaching, which forms 30% of the entire mark of the licensure examination. First, the Minister of Education set up a committee to look at government's proposal for right examination. Now, Mamicho, continue.
All right.
Last time, NTC was chairman. And I appointed I'm the chairman of the committee. Professor Samuel Awinkene Atibuno, I am president for Conference of Principals of College of Education. Any Dr. Sam Awuku, Education and Development Consultant. Moses Amadou Bama, I am the General Secretary of NAT. Michael Accountable Ayuraboya, I am General Secretary of NAT. Mr. Aduke Awule, I am Pre-Tech Teacher of Ghana, I can help CCT, Consultant Teachers Association account. Any Mr. Dumako Owusu Domi, I am Director of Examination and Assessment, or NTC. Mrs. Hazel Koledu Sapon, Secretary. Committee advice there. We brought a three-year approach to the examination. One, say, those who have got this examination in 2024 are waiting to do the national survey before the right. And I want to try is successful. The moment of coin now over to examination. Or no, the minister on the 8th of May Minister can say by August 30th, no, not the all official minister are chum, not Kufra are Sakaya Divine, the taking part. Distributed that clip of the minister. Only took a small section. He has not played the part of the minister said that after the cancellation of the old form, the new reform will roll out. Consequently, that's how we have rolled out. The second thing said, all the teachers that are currently in the same college, they will not write the examination, not SAMPA. As soon as they finish their final examination, they will write the special examination. And I feel Germany. Now, they finish the examination on 20th of September. Now, I see the exam number 22nd of September. And teacher training president, anyone executive, a petition, and they came to NTC. Say, Uncle, you know, the boss now, examination. Sana, also. And the system of Pekusa, about how into Yamau, 1 month, number 2, and Yamau also examination of October, and also examination. And I did 70%, and I did practical teaching. Colleges at the exam, can 100%. I can also now, Kawanga, I want to only select the center at their own as a center. And this will be a college of the teacher. On to which exam or the college. Now, Sakai Bands, they read the examination at the colleges of the state. So these are the Sakai Bands. And so because anything has not to put it is a lie. We promise to integrate the examination to the final year examination of the teacher trainees. That's what we have done. Now, so here, because the Growth Bodies Act now, 2023, is the law. Until the law is amended, NTC cannot stop the teacher examination. After so, Ankarina University of teachers, University of Cape Coast in Winnipeg. Nasiciano, MPP Ashiche colleges no Ama, University Legon Kahu, Kenny Kahu, Ataman Kahu, and Winnipeg. Now, some universities about Cape Coast here, or see, all continuous assessment over here 40%, examination and 60%. Other universities no, a year continuous assessment 60%. Any examination 40%. If you look at 2 years ago, no, college be over 200 students in the first class. Because so, 60% on assessment. Over 52%, one choice examination was passing. And the last stage I'm going to a standardization of all the people because university their colleges they set out their own examination with their own grading system. They don't collaborate. She said after that, because when teaches each student, set his own worthy. Augustus teaches the children and set his own worthy. So there's no standardization. So the last century is the top guy to more or less sensitize all the system. So yeah. All colleges to have the same standard of examination. But
Ora Kwame, I love you. Only me by dream say prior to the 2024 elections, Mwankasa no mamanyo fobia womudom mamanyo kuno. Ejina simpie so openly see a body ye licensure exams no e den ye betwem. Enti aton krofo team.
Em say ni awon kan woman chese. Wo see so na ye no efitase no. Ya bi amkoda no ebe year school after 1 year as I'm from the between after so teaching involves both practical and theory. Now you are studying only on the theoretical aspect, no practical. In the between the practical account and one draw our one class one education obi wo college or officer professor agogo and who be ban mu sebe ya how to meet you it is that mean explaining name. And it is a cry about. So when you say we go to counter the examination, we are referring to the old form of the examination took, where they have to stay in the house for 1 year, when there's no practical teaching aspect added to it, when they don't have examination in their own college of education. That's why we say we cancel. We have cancelled that one.
All right. So you have explained yourself, and then the points made that is being conveyed to our listeners via the messages I would about Bonteno. But ye jawa ma kona asembe na weke twa to the ama yenetifu.
Na yam kan say la session enye Ghana nkwa. Na say me attend conference of Botswana, Angola, Namibia, South Africa, Nigeria. Almost not sure that session meeting. Even they come to Ghana to benchmark the NTC in Ghana. And yes, we call I'm not Sadia. There are no teachers who have left Ghana for Canada and UK. They don't need to seek for examination there. This is essential as a tool to gain employment in the digital service over there. So it's very necessary. Okay, so what about? So who here examination from? So here there are some of the scripts. Almost the fees artisan our class with HL we
SOMPA FM.
And see, and I was saying, the best selecting some of the scripts. They are my one say that it is. And it's as I mentioned, session in the form we have reformed it. I do practical teaching practice Ekawa. There will be teachers who are not supposed to be in the classroom, will find their way in the classroom, polluting your children. So we are protecting the Ghanaian child. So the country should understand the position of the NCC. That it's a national issue, is by law, act of parliament, and it's international. Africa, international work, they are all getting the licensure examination. So they should allow us to do that work at the place.
Okay, and the last batch of these teachers are make sure a year licensure examination after some of national service, you know,
No, they finished that examination in August last year.
August last year.
October, yes, okay, last year. Also, and because the said the year reform in May. 19, the owner of the school ever come one, ever how, and the owner the mouth of the old form.
Okay.
Without the practical in accepted outside the colleges. Mount August last year.
Okay.
October last year, and I saw the new one in all the colleges of the kids in their own society.
Okay. Now, me too.
There are some colleges and the University of Ghana, 6 of them. The school are classing the principal conference president was at Tintonuwa. Oman examination last year because the University of Ghana has not uploaded their records on the NTC platform. And the students of state colleges of education didn't write the reform examination. And until they write, they cannot have any employment in the year. So they petitioned the minister. And the minister gave the go-ahead that they should write examination. Those are the people we are going to examination for in March this year.
In March this year.
That's the study we are writing for this March year advertised by the NTC. Then again, those who wrote the first examination, the reform one in October, who didn't pass, we are also asking them to join these people. Then NTC has already the minister said, yeah, it is still March every year for those who write and they will not be successful in examination. The amount for 2 times. For 2 times now, and the minister has approved of that arrangement.
Very well. Okay, and my answer is someone who come out near Dinko, but I'm sure why. Good. Aye, Ura Kwame Alovi, or no, board chairman for National Teaching Council, and artist or responded to Amasama Bruni on SOMPA.
There are some teachers who catch them say licensure exams, no muntia say I show mu boss you be cancel fees no. Fees now so omuntiano. So almost through medium way entry present Mama Adri Embassy.
All right, okay, so SOMPA 106.5 FM for God and Country. Ebo Backman, now it is saying.
Oh, Nyaminadum.
Bibi Abokode.
Oh, Nyaminadum.
Last week you were not in action.
Nyaman to Mamba. You be from Bizam the Anande Mamba. Mamba Sumpa.
Mamba Sumpa.
I'm so meetings in Adintim to Mamba. Nti maso e menyi den na meduma bakansawa.
Yeah, but say I was as a mpenyufo na so pa o.
No just say o say na nti esumpa kete himfa. This time let's say nti esumpa.
Abasaba Bruni.
Na kete himfa.
Hey, Abasaba.
By Jandam no you know how a Jandam station.
Oh, Debbie.
Do you know one thing I like about you?
Yes.
So because a man ebisa no evidence on him.
Yeah, maybe to wait.
The man na yen no last be o ma ebi no chire.
Kofi Ofosun kansa. So what down for no.
For the force him to play nonsense.
Oh, Debbie man force to play nonsense. Ebo back me that's ba. Roger to send you. Maybe I come out there.
I will share the way His Excellency the President John Dramani Mahama etutu na namo wo mo Ghana mu. Na wo share
the way I share.
Hey, maybe so say it is saying.
May catch you, dear co.
They be say it is saying.
Abochi,
maybe so personal question.
And
be at the saying, oh, me who ye. Now, and I'm a who ye. Now, say, dear, President Mahama. Now, maybe so President Mahama. Maybe so President Mahama. Say, maybe so President Mahama was him.
Abochi.
I don't know, sir. Sir, it's allowed.
Oh, MB before. I almost say. Amembu and a appointment.
It's a lobbying skill.
Lobbying skill.
I almost say Amembu and a appointment. Oh, yeah. My main cabin being chill or Kakrawa.
But it's almost a brody share NDC at that.
Me,
okay.
Amazama Bruni, or no other sounds, and people know Naraho because party is so echo. Anyway, Abochi,
yes,
we are
suspending Crawford because
of my Ghana.
Yeah.
The way of my Ghana econo. Now, His Excellency the President, Esto in Yamaye, Emma, or mine, restore the economic dignity, integrity, and the hope that was once lost. No, Ghana for say, or mine, and I'm Niquine Paso. I mean, for Queen Yesu, Enchia, President Mahama, Namenda, Nasi, Emomo. What I say? Yeah, Intino, Ghana, a Muboko, Sawan.
I'm Rooney. Welcome again.
Thank you, Prof.
Carla Diobeso. Apogoming, Abieming, near Jabie song. Side checking me. Who better side check?
Let me greet my
I'm Rooney. He's a Minchao. Your friend is a summit.
Oh, I'm
ADB. I also Minchao. Also feel too much.
Thank you.
But I see nobody go how can you know correct.
Sir, evidence saying I got the evidence at also.
Some do. Make an OT.
The name of the game is evident.
Okay, but I say. Now, I was my brother. Say, Kwame, I love you. What be you are no?
This is let me start to say first and foremost. My share the leader of our great party, Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, baby Bia or Bia, and then me General Secretary Bakupe, lawyer Justin Fripon Kodia, and he's the one we are surely going to maintain by God's grace. Mireni Dra will maintain him, and then in the Bakuso me campaign the Dean the Emano and lawyer Harry Boachi Adudona mo friend Nana B, Oko first vice. Senyami Aduma enti Emreni Dra Prof campaign yanyamo platform say na ya campaign now Ubi sir me I love you you see this whole licensure exams explanation na love you Emma no na me it sounds funny to me, let me put it that way. Ideal president or any campaign or say there will be automatic posting of teachers, and we shall cancel the licensure exams. And we shall cancel the licensure exams. So we are not even supposed to be talking about licensure exams in 2026. According to the president, when immediately they assume power, they will cancel licensure exams. Into president in the no. And then even omuba power. 2025 for mutual licensure, still people were having issues because what promising. They said no, see a betting tax in this
Okay, so
then again,
a quick one. This was what the president promised. I have it here.
I also have the video here.
So you wait,
not even written statement. Yeah,
videos no ebi oho ye kate. So you cannot get a full import. I have it so nyabutre. I have it here. No, listen. I asked a simple question. Did President Mahama promise the cancellation of the licensure exams? And he said yes. President Mahama did promise to cancel the Ghana teacher licensure examinations. And his administration is now following through on the promises made. Okay, so this is the summary. The campaign promise. Listen. During his 2024 campaign, Mahama pledged to cancel the teacher licensure exams, arguing they were redundant since teachers were already undergo examinations at each stage of their training, making the additional licensure exams unnecessary. Okay, then we fact checked. What exactly did he promise? He promised to abolish the teacher licensure examinations and integrate the licensing process into the final year examinations of trainees. Meaning, trainees will still be assessed but as part of their college curriculum, similar to how nursing students were licensed. So this was what he said.
Stop it.
Roger,
be decent.
Okay,
Be decent.
it's okay.
Really
Talk to me, Amasama.
And I equally have even a video here. We are Sami Jemfi video.
Oh,
you hear?
No, we are talking about.
Why are you brushing it off?
No, we are talking about the president.
No, so I'm coming.
It is a policy they have been to.
What be some?
Okay, let's hear you.
Charlie, be serious when we are on the program. Be serious for one
serious. Stop lying.
Roger, please. Roger, please. No, wait. No, wait.
You are seriously lying.
Wait.
Be serious. You are not joking.
I'm a Sama Brony. Let's listen to you.
Okay. First and foremost, the word is that presidency obe cancel licensure exams. It's a fact, me boy. As to whether we do work share school, whatever, the word is that he will cancel licensure exams. It's a fact. 2.
Below the belt analysis.
Oh, please, Roger, allow me to moderate. No, allow me to moderate. Please. If you have your input, when you have the opportunity, you talk. Allow him to talk.
Okay, I'm checking.
You are not the moderator. Please, allow me. Let me listen to you.
2. Aside the president, Obia president so asamponi ni 2 media man say onko hwe education and Honorable Haruna Idrisu. Haruna Idrisu ni quote ni addressing the media. In fact, video now I'm sending Mr. Bright. Addressing the media, Mr. Idrisu acknowledged the ongoing concerns surrounding the licensure exams. If there is a last opportunity for those who sat and couldn't make it, that process should not travel beyond 30th August, he said.
And of course, you listened to
30th August of last year.
So you listened to the conversation I had with Kwame Alovi. Did you follow the conversation?
I did.
Okay.
The
and what did he say?
The word of the minister.
What did he say about this particular 30th
The word of the minister is that in 2026, we shouldn't be having discussion of licensure exams. The last batch should have the opportunity and it shouldn't go beyond 30th August. It's as simple as that. There's nothing one can say.
So listen. Wait. Maybe Sana say 1 year ebetrol licensure exams or no. One more last time I'm going to throw then he made reference to that date you are talking about, 30th August. And then he again said, you will be more one pass it. Tell you, it be one pass it. So what I say? And it's uncrophoning now, one pass it. And then he also made mention of certain universities they are training teachers. And there's a backlog there. So they needed to clear all those backlog. Me, I belong to the fraternity.
So
I belong to the fraternity. That is why I'm so
the
passionate about it.
The minister who is supervising all this department is saying, and I think me can
but
I'm not talking about Alovi. I'm talking about what the minister said, and the minister's word is much more superior to what Alovi is telling me. The minister said, listen to what the minister said. Or say, if there is last opportunity for those who sat and couldn't make it, that process should not travel beyond 30th August 2025. So what is Alovi telling me?
So wait.
No, what is Alovi now telling me? The minister giving an express directive.
No, please. Alovi again makes the assertion that.
Did he brief the minister?
No, wait. But Alovi again makes the assertion and they say, teacher trainees ni bi mu ho almost say exams na can say at the end of the year instead of at the end of the year. No, as licensure to say the nurses for prepared. So they had to write a letter to the Minister for Education telling them that they will not be prepared for that exams, and for that matter they should shift the exams to the next year for them to come and write the exams after their national service. Charlie, please.
Did they release that letter to you? Did you see it in the media? As far as it is Prof. Did they release that letter to the media?
So you don't believe what Alovi said?
This is the minister's word. If there was something contrary, if there was something contrary, Anka the minister, Alovimu, Anka they should have issued that letter into the public domain. But as far as it remains, the minister say the last batch who couldn't make it, should not go beyond 30th August. It's as simple as that. The last time I didn't speak it on my own volume. I know. And radio and TV. People shared that concern, and I believe people do that to you also. And they are saying, the president promised of cancelling it, regardless of now the name you are going to give it. The licensure, we shouldn't be having discussion of licensure because president did promise obe cancel.
Or cancel also anything.
The first thing is that it will be cancelled.
Oh,
the betting tax. Say president, whether we like it or not.
Betting tax.
Me more an example.
Me
more an example.
Betting tax. No, see, when we are making a discussion, let's do proper.
I think
proper analysis.
Roger,
it's been abusive.
Roger, please. When
no, I I was here. You said certain things. I just ignored it. I ignored it. Me ma fatun say, ene president by or not or promises or about betting tax.
Now what they are heading.
Say we ye free.
Now they are heading.
The missus say we ye.
Now they are heading.
You promise awama. Oba say why we.
And a license.
I'm just giving an instance. Let me finish with
what he said. Until nobody can say.
I'm out for it here. When I give the analogy, you get it. What promises say obey betting tax free? Say we ye free ho. Is that not it? If you're not for another tax ever, no name it differently. You can't say it's still a betting tax. As long as that one has been withdrawn, it's as simple as that. So now the licensure is that.
No, please.
Did the president say they will cancel licensure exams and then incorporate it into another thing? Did he go further to state that?
It's here.
It's not by here. It is something the president said. I heard it. I have the video. You have the video.
Oh.
The Minister of Education's video. I sent it to you.
Let me tell you something. We must go beyond. Sometimes we even with our discussions, I was say we have to go take a list. We have to go a bit higher than restricting ourselves to videos, and I say audios, but meanwhile, when you listen to the full tape, it's something different. Yes, we have to elevate the discussion beyond that.
Interview Alovino.
We have to go beyond that.
The minister can almost issue letter for Frobi. At the interview, did you know?
Thank you so much. Mami call. Maybe I'll tell my away.
I don't know. You see, that's about my cast and you are. What say? In your shika. Nestila chinchina padeka bibia. Obey there in Kashi. Senyu shika. Na de chinchina na padeka bibia. It is better you say nothing. Asemi on ya same no yesin. Prepare friend wa churchim. But once say me read this or very clear. Na by force they also there what pia same be what to abandon ti. How do we create one version of the story? Yet them no politics. Say your oppositioner on in chede. Asembia na real post. And as a koshibia na rizi. One yan them. Yan fa no call, yan fa ye juma. Na ma bibia no wanto. O send there nko fu retain. Say you misinform nko fa that information bi o wa news o tey or asem o tey politics o tey anyi wo station ni. Nti say ya man the right information na so zo kwa outer. Na no so waka asem. Nti ye better na ha. What is that coffee watch wa? Oh me sorry. Mudwende ma menyin no you're right. Son on you're right. Let's move forward. That's how is that coffee watch no still ini petu bi wo ho ne ku duo ho na senso ba bi ho won yandam. Nti ma mesre Mr. Lovi menyin papa. Mr. Lovi o chechire me or clear to listeners. As you read I mean from day one menyin there. Abra the impression was created there obotwam no. And this if now chechire there. No. Say you can't have necessary why
license.
And the teachers 1 year, but okay, they will incorporate it. No, I be a part of one. If school and if school and every yet they do school as about roll license shiny bill. And that is what was said, and that is how we understood it. Maybe go to I was you don't have problem with comprehension, but then that's it. I mean that's intentionally. You want to have with comprehension.
I don't know.
You've not allowed me the space to. This is the story of the. I can equally read it again. You see, whatever they want to change it, the bottom line is that almost they will cancel licensure.
No, see,
bottom line. Have they cancelled it? So if this is the story, I can read to you vividly what the president said. He's quote and listing whether the president said after cancelling it, they'll go and incorporate it into a different method. He said they will just cancel it.
No.
One of the things Sami Jeffivin said that it is unconscionable, and the punishment they've given to them is to give it allow them to write licensure.
I want you to.
Can I read this story?
Where from that story?
Joy News.
And it was written by who?
So my Joy Online, you don't go to their stories.
Oh, you don't.
Can you make topics? Can you make progress?
I think if I've gotten the name.
Mautonyo.
No, is it Jijogbe? I don't know.
Okay, Jijogbe. Yeah, let's just go. Just read the story.
Okay, it says, former president and flag bearer of the National Democratic Party, NDC, John Mahama, has vowed to discontinue the teacher licensure examination if voted into power. According to him, the concept surrounding the entire licensure examination was not well thought through, which raises some concerns. Speaking in local parlance at a campaign in the Bono region, he said he could not fathom why, after several examinations, students of College of Education are expected to take another test before they are permitted to practice. On the back of this, he explained that if there was a general problem with the training colleges when voted in office, he would first scrap the licensure examination. He didn't add anything.
So Amasama Bruni,
he would scrap it.
Amasama Bruni.
There's no if, there is no but.
No, that's how Madam wait. Amasama Bruni. Amasama Bruni. No, it's not contradiction. Amasama Bruni. Amasama. Beyond these stories, you must take the you must make the extra effort. We are my younger brother. Just make the extra effort by going beyond these stories to research.
So the president said something differently after this story again.
But the meaning of what he said was what I was telling you.
You are saying the meaning. Is there in their manifesto that they will cancel licensure? They didn't say they will change it into a different form.
I think we can make progress on this matter. Roger, let me hear you on this. And then.
Thank you, Abochi. And thank you for the opportunity to school Amasama Bruni.
You can't. No, please. No, please. No, you have to address me. You don't address him.
Thank you, Abochi, for giving me the opportunity.
Yeah, so you address me. You don't address
you in order to school Amasama.
No, I don't want to take that. I don't want to take that on the show.
Okay.
You don't belittle him, please.
I'm not
no, please.
We are learning.
No. You can't tell me that you are schooling him.
So
just you make what you the kind of Adrian also offer issue. No, now they are doing the listeners out there.
Instead of schooling, you use teach.
They want to be teaching. They want to be teaching.
Okay, so I'm not schooling. I'm not teaching. So let me help educate on the subject matter. Amasama Bruni, I beg you, take your pen and paper.
I think, Roger, you don't want to listen to me. I think we'll have to make progress on this particular issue. No, please. Nobody can control me here. No, please. No, please. No, if you don't listen and take instructions from me, you will not be obliged to speak. No, because listen to me. No, we can invite somebody here for you to denigrate the person. Yeah, that is my understanding of what you are doing.
Okay, then sorry.
Yes, please. I take a strong exception.
Oh, sorry about that. I'll get you one you got. Abochi. Whoa, you primary school eba GHS no. Now one popular agri question eba pa na grass cutter and the habitat. Now unim popular strategy na school boys no use. Say usua rabbit na oko na say usua rabbit na oko da grass cutter na abaya. Almost say write about grass cutter, name the past and its habitat. Oko na say grass cutter no amba na rabbit ne ba. E was say ope kwan bi so na o chichire grass cutter na de be match rabbit no. Eno sa no almost start here I say grass cutter and the rabbits live in the same.
You have a minute
habitat.
more to submit on this particular issue so that we'll move on to the next. So yeah, you have a minute. You have a minute more. You have a minute more to submit on this. You have a minute more to submit on this.
Live in the same habitat. If grass cutter and the rabbit live in the same habitat, therefore grass cutter eat grass, rabbit also eat grass. Enubi ena amasama broni ebeye wa say we trying to pin the president's statement on something only any basis of fragmental evidence to support. Abochi, as it stands now, let's not go far. The legal education reform. Almost say a kwanya yefaso eko makola no a disadvantage a lot. And the pressure added to that particular facility with other factors. Into no on person we decentralize it. Into they've scrapped it off. Does that mean say obia entro exams to be called to the bar? No, that is not it. But as a matter of fact, because of the hindrance and the way preventing people from getting the opportunity or access into reform it.
But Roger, also be jatum say, I am party opinion.
Say this to you, Modern Ghana report. Or say the NDC led by His Excellency the President John Dramani Mahama campaigned in 2024 general election, promising to abolish the National Teachers Licensure Examination and instead integrate licensing requirements into teacher training and final year assessment. This is 2024.
But wait. Nyabotre. But the to a man for team. Good. Teacher for team.
This is a reportage. With reportage, you report it in a way that will give you your audience. No, Abochi.
Sana man for tiase.
Abochi, sisi ametina ase ameka sami. I add some to 8 every man me listeners. The kind 2024 Abochi, what I'm trying to tell you is sisi ayetina na enwomu. Nkomo aye be di wo fie ase sisi ano. Ye pie na go communicate chiro bia. There's going to be some adulteration. And I said there's going
adulteration be enim President Mahama. Ye man peni gina simpie su kan ye. Essential ye be twem. Teacher for nyina budget so ye be twem. Na wa sama na oka. Sanchiremu we no. Sanchiremu we no amba den. Yanti sanchiremu we ase.
Say we reports Modern Ghana report 2024 no catch them say ono not we incorporating when ono not we it incommodity medical catch them say journalist ne ba ebe fa reporter obi on mo a because of opposite or in-depth study into whatsoever policy you are talking about no he will probe or ask further questions.
You be chem.
No, say you can say you be chema, you chem. We are incorporating it into the training processes into Nkonko school. And Sana was say file say obetro licensing exams. Just like medical culture, the legal education reform. First, no, we are say osakotro and Sana watiaso. But this time they will incorporate it into the school. Into we na pa now tiaso. So that is what we are talking about. Into yempe grass cutter and rabbit look alike analysis.
Mami now I say I think sir your time is up. Oh, now the Mr. time man. Now the Mr. time man.
Who tell me? Mami
Mr. time.
Tie.
Me pacho me dino tie. Me
President Emma directive. Tie hasi. I say after assuming office, the Ministry of Education issued a directive to the National Teaching Council to scrap teacher licensure examination by August 30th, 2025. Anonymous Joy Cry report is the same way. What you say? Now, almost setting up a committee. Almost and making sure say, sir, design replacement system has been
processes where I working in Ora Kwame Alovia Kasafa home. So let's leave it there. So 10 minutes after 4, SOMPA 106.5 FM forgot it. Mamin call Mamin call Uncle Ebu Backman in China. Mamin Bisan Uncle Ebu Backman. President Mahama have set over 85 million goods diversion. What was that story?
I mean, who's that story? No? It's quite a disturbing story. Oh, yeah, very disturbing story because more one answer. The one shana on maniskasam unjina ye. Oh, yeah, revenue. Sika oba aban ninsem. na yamo akwenya otedam na obeye adwuma na adwuma ayen basa anaso afako no bedu na sika ncho se do apte na abochi say pedesisi udamazi ya no there's something we need to do in this country.
Like what?
Also there you pass a bill and a lifestyle audit. Now you create a special office for lifestyle audit.
Yes.
Inti say obi be juma or immigration o. So obi juma was a customs so obi juma obi politician o. Obi bia obi juma na obo wi obo akoti na fie. Na wa akoti na edani bia na modanen. Na akotua ejuma oye as na akotin na abomo ntumi nsin. Nipakoro also do tumi kire ekona ofado nye sika na otu da modanen. Anaso ekona ofado no nye da major paze no or anaso cars or woni fie otumu toy. Because that man custom officer see no immigration for nazi. See say my family see we school na say ekona police boss or police is me pay immigration and me pay customs because one na wasa nkwane yi na damazin na all bogana form you see yenyi system biala ituma the checks nkofo ofa konbond ozi yun ska nti oma nkofo so what for konbond da wonsuro because there's no system, there's no biala butu that check there the most mo si ejuma oli yi onye sika bi wo man on said the onya na because look at the money involved. The musike so chede say nyaza o intercepting na wo ye ya nche bia na obi aginu mu kakra bi o so 85 million na moboa
yeah 85 million
but be 2 million po butu mo age na we gia mo akọ
but okay former president, may he so rest in peace, Prof Samuel. Let's take a listen to what he said then.
Officers of customs, you are Ghanaian citizens. You have to help us to build a better Ghana. But if this is the kind of behavior, this is the kind of attitude that you have, you are not helping us in any way. We are not happy with the corruption. We are not happy with the revenue effort that they are making. And please, you look on, but I want to tell you, there are quite a number of you here who are also partners, who are also encouraging corruption. There are some of you here who are agents and who are helping with the corruption. My brothers and sisters, we need the money to develop the country. We need the money to build schools for those who are going to school under trees. Money to create jobs for you. We need the money to construct roads. We need the money to be able to give you scholarships to go to school. We need money for your training. If the money goes into private pockets, how are we going to be able to do this? You are all Ghanaians, and when there is money, I can assure you the benefits will flow to each and every one of you.
I wish for the late Professor Bell said what is or Casada. But quickly, I'm going to go to to force and dear no what he said. Let's see if it is this one. Let's see.
The next matter of teacher license.
All right, Pacho, this is not the one. So we'll see if we can get that particular issue and then make it known to all of you taking a listen to the show.
If a woman is a man, politicians will be public servants will be because if with the human shaunza and I say I will share was who first a corner for that able USC first and sign I been on man na ye on man bapa. And you'll be a suffer today, a juvenile don't want them. Intina, also there, young punitive systems, or a very tough, or a very expensive, they say, if you see Kabiana, say what you are. Also, don't you to fear that So bit today the mazi the into when you 2 years obo sure no so be bi. Now say what's it? I think the former South Korean president or first lady.
Yeah.
Also just a bribe or church be or she's been jailed. In fact, one former president in Poland said we're jailing so we're jail of life.
Yeah, for life.
For life. The reason why we call those people the Asian tigers. Do you know why they have developed? South Korea, Malaysia, Singapore. Do you know why they've developed? Because of how they fight corruption. You dare not. But even China. Now say when the way executive for engaging in corruption. Corruption, China for engaging in Ghana for engaging in 10 times though. Oh, the difference is that you be cleared. For what clear was your in account. Corruption or a canker saying into me Eco village be saying now before we be on punching and on inchun or effect of corruption. Say eco hospital that's a mammy be on insen on your bed more the foam or the time to foam not the door or effect of corruption. So in sue corruption and you are expensive. On does it be a noble your food be to be an amaboa. But all your expensive no toyazin. If all your yan legal system no na yan law so no on to fight corruption papa. Look. Quick case court obviously 6 years. Corner bra you postpone mark appeal mark try her. You bring the best 6 years and one case in to Minzi. But how can you fight a corruption in a country or this kind of legal system?
Now say maybe fast track high court. There
was a time it was fast track high court but no unconstitutional. For one time because when it was unconstitutional Sabazi. In fact, in this country, young politicians and you look at the money involved. How are you shishi? The people to your tax, people ye juma, na teacher ni be ye juma wa kofie. Na two bedroom point to me see. Police in be ye juma, police na pere genuine worker. Ebe kofie two bedroom point to me see. But people be ye juma, office be o share, and a post be was a man. Na within these 4 years, our mansions be 3. We can't build a society like that. That is why some of us believe the fight against corruption must start from parliament. Parliamentarians who wanna, because of the kind of elections in Ghana, in fact, it should start from the political parties. The political parties want electoral system or allow for corruption because the money you have to pay to become a parliamentary candidate and a presidential candidate is too much. Expect the person to be corrupt because maybe can escape all the okukutres can back into our power. He will be corrupt. Now, MPs who also you engage in them vote buying the Mescadunya to them vote or corruption. Young bra, even executive. All right. One of your positions, Echo MP, Minister Sibu Fenaza, and that's where Sika go on if you generally they can't make it. And sign up as public service. We look at what is happening. SEPs now. Sika also the TM or come also easy. Young simple. I will for 5% bra. No, in Pakun's way to no. This is what is killing this country. That is why every Ghanaian must be passionate about the fight against corruption. In fact, I don't spare anyone when it comes to corruption. Good. But actually, I hear the power. Hear the papa. Oh yes. It's most to live in a society as one apart in be busy. All because in painful on funds them. Yes, very simple case. About 6 years.
My NTA win, and after that I'll come back to you, Roger.
I am very disgusted about what happened yesterday. And very, very, very disappointed. I say this because, you see, if you have a country with such magnitude of development challenge, where unemployment is high, up to date, school children are studying under trees, where we struggle to fund free senior high school, where basic amenities, even at certain hospitals, are a challenge, and you see revenue leakage of such magnitude, you get disappointed. And it's coming from CASP. I say this because, you see, if you have a country with such magnitude of development challenge, where unemployment is high, up to date, school children are studying under trees, where we struggle to fund free senior high school, where basic amenities, even at certain hospitals, are a challenge, and you see revenue leakage of such magnitude, you get disappointed. And it's coming from organized crime. It's a group of citizens coming together to do
Abujafo, ekoswa na wase sabutie SOMPA 106.5 FM o mine yen nyina yensum na enyi. Awde o hye baby nko so bedidi. Awo mine no bokasa aden. Roger, mamenti on this particular issue, right?
Abochi. Ihu inyama bi sei na se metete inyama bi sei a na me ra ho asa o mine. Because you try any hwe echi a ye papa nom ne ye nananom, the sense of patriotism, that sense of belongingness, wanting to build a nation for the future generation, no. I think say after the overthrow of Nkrumah's spirit, no, I era from the African. Now, me blame you bia say omo ma dilute Ghana's democracy. Ya no me. Because one sa idea omo portray say you have to enrich yourself at all costs once you are working in a government space, no. All these things are eating into the survival of the country. Do you think say under the late President Jerry John Rawlings, you can just wake up and you amass wealth one day and go scot-free? No. You couldn't have done that. Atama came to complain at the port. Okasaye mani tachi tachi nkofu so. No one said, no, this is a leader that thinks about building and leaving a legacy for the next generation. Abochi, they can't tell me, say, I create an effort board and so it can move without Obia Ehu. They can't say that. As a matter of fact, who come cry, a bear can tell me. A bear can tell me. Ah, Moody famous science, sometimes, no, scanning channel and Koya. Now, Obia put in one. I say, by chance, omu change Obia. Oh, that's all Bahor Mona Sabia, or Munya indoctrinate and as someone baptized in here. Omu initiate no into it. Nani Pacona say, Ebe him ebe bisa questions, ebe probi apa, bibi beden. Ebe, it's bibi crab pianas and in Bacono, and ye lucky na kose obia or openibia or no so nisa wombia. No ma kill asemno. Nafa, we end your first time. We end your first time. And as a matter of fact, whoa, I expect say you be making scapegoats out of this. Someone has to pay the price. Just like the mebra ebo ekaya no. Say ye di obi jina mbra no a obi kwakoye a obedwe hu mienu. Na sika 85 million na ya lose no. Enye no nkwa ho. Abochi. They have killed people. Enye no nkwa ho. Abochi. They have killed people through this. Which is say, Omomuji o music and Omosho music and do this. Which is say, Omomuji o music and Omosho music and businessman so. Because of a true normal process now, it was some quality and quantity check. What I say? It no, who say, or no what deal be no. Now I retain tomatoes as this year no, ye be what China a salmon guana fana say and go through all those standard authorities check now. Because ultimately can say on be sa checks ni na a bitty documentation a bitty immigration to this point. No. Some people for sleep inside. They for sleep inside.
Yeah.
Hard one. Because Abochi yeti haye kase. Kokre insurance so what ane so. School nkwala o so mo tena kanu mu across it. You know, echo. Kokre island ni bi so e wo at that side. Who school down or teachers anywhere because the risks of crossing the border to go and teach. Yet Yana say and who say obi muni ekuomo ho life jacket cry they were not having. Now a sign will be self-centered parochial interest. Wait, ye the teacher of mine. Wait, subain we ye the teacher of mine. Eh? What mean you do or not Korea? Kim okun ache. What's your say? And sometimes no. Let's stop pampering ourselves.
18 articulated tracks.
Can you imagine?
And as we speak now, no 6.
Ayira. 6 Ayira. Omo do omo final destination. Omo discharge. And on power 12.
All right.
We a mistake, and I say mere negligence. Somebody chop for somewhere. Wow, you were chopping behind for 1 minute.
May I say, I mean, call Amasama Bruni. Amasama, let me hear you on this.
Yeah, Prof. Definitely, every country be the developmental needs is catered by the taxes citizens say here. Because we are brought for now, one of the things are more upper hand over us, or more ability to pay tax, and our tax system very rigid. So ubi to our tax system. In fact, sometimes it's basically to say we are committing treason in some countries. In fact, certain countries are celebrities cry evade tax. You least expect. But I say a lot of times, people easily get away with some of these things. We share Business and Financial Times of September 7, 2025. GRA bets on technology to plug revenue leakage. Then another journal line, or say GRA declares war on VAT leakage. What's the word? Leakage. Rhyme true. So you ask yourself, say, this leakage issue with GRA and start here, no, Prof.
Yeah, me too.
You want Crawford and ne. So catch chance of uncle ye juma within some of these customs in this area. Busumi untia ne kakra beka catch also be ye juma. Identity because on one him say there are other variables we are now appearing we be a ubet me push certain chairs be you sort yourself out. And a boy can some about lifestyle audits.
Yeah.
In fact, me call online or check here. And there was a time even former President Kufuor called for say we should have lifestyle audits. Because you see, abroad in other countries, yenim amount I yet yenim allowances be oje. So sorry one day who as a be a penny be no koto Bugatti. Omunim say normal. Say be a Bugatti and a Lamborghini cost be a $1 million. They know say you cannot buy it with your salary. Maybe as I accumulate to 5 years salary without even touching it. That is where agencies will move in. In fact, they who certain amount of money at once every to account to now. It calls for investigation. But Hano, it's like we glorify it. What me who say some of these agencies be Prof will be room less than a year. On your penny minimum rent, but I say corporate be like something like that. And all of a sudden, the kind of car be a tree. Building be a or start to say OC. You know, say a match. Other than that, Prof, how come on my team, few people are conniving? Na 18 million cities.
85.
85 million Ghana cities. Now, what you a man for no more evade this tax way. Even if there are 100 people who are going to share 85 million, just imagine any people could sign or they coffee. We can't run a government like this or a nation like this. All that I pray is it shouldn't be a talk shop. You see, Ostati, he introduced politics, and that is how the people get away with it. Because immediately you introduce politics, then now the natural instinct of defense, say anybody feel say such people are aligned to the political party, they want to come and defend. Meanwhile, we should also say tax evasion ya AC or mining a loose ska. And from we say Nipania MPP and NDC because I cannot even mean to me better now and defend the MPP near Oko Konavi to take away 85 million cities. And that's Kakitwao. 85. Then you come and say, Anna, Yanumi, now you have to be rich under Rollins after, even under coup. Bisa Obeda, someone way at the end, you can find it. It's a lens you can find it, Ska Ewa Mupase. Nijirukra was accused of in Sawan Canary, so some of these things, don't bring it. You read democracy, there are certain things maybe under military regime. Even some of these military regimes, Omuba first year or two, no, me strict. Get into Omu years, no. Then other people overthrow Omubium. Say promises Omuma, Omundiso. They basically become like your friends, civilians again. They also want to live good. But all that I'm trying to say is this. President May Stama announced an investigation or call airport.
Yeah.
As a kasa. Yansha na anti say ya bibia.
Yante.
We pray say Minister Nibuefu say, and I think say there's another one. I see President Krabuefu after Onya briefing. I think for the first time, no, President must make sure by now. No, anka who your investigation krana man for cry ya interdict man for. Muda munko fi incontinence because anybody that's who ejuma no na who your investigation na ultimately affected the investigative processes. And you see, one of the things are some of these people, omobua, some of these because I'm sure say whether we are foreigners and
goods in transit.
No, sometimes you know. Mati say it's a let's say people target as say goods in transit. Meanwhile, it ends up here because transit goods are there was certain tax exemptions be, but it will end up because cost now. Mati say they should be tracking.
As an officer, escort. There should be escort.
So on met me I then say I don't know Niger. But I can guarantee you, ever end up no mark of offloading somewhere within this country now.
Yeah.
So certain taxes, you know, the person I get it away.
Yeah.
So now what you are doing is that you are pushing the Ghanaian businesses out of business because Onuba and was subjecting to strict taxations and the way to your BBR. The other one now wait me evade 85 million. No, definitely ono obet me to tini buono so.
Yeah.
Because person Sanra should go back to either China or wherever I can find Ninyamano. So we say businesses here, and then ebinum set up businesses at the end. No, Philly say importation and the best option for him or her to take. So I want to see one thing say this time around. The whip is cracked. Nayan to say a man for have they've been suspended or they've been interdicted. They are standing before trial because if this story again, Prof, it becomes one talk shop. I can guarantee you, the worst will even happen.
All right. SOMPA 106.5. Would you want to add something?
Yeah. Because in your mom, Nancy, you know, as if you also did to me a copy. Only BEC na university exams na a copy on ye. But say when the country be or fight corruption through means business or successful, you can copy. Unless our leaders don't want to fight corruption. If you really want to fight corruption, Nancy, I'm a BB watch or some time ago, Ethiopia or pass a law be, I think it's last 2 years or so. Law no there say benejuma the law one or the law be was also do konenyim so eshembra on go back okonenyim but one was shembra no this particular law no okonechi 10 years so in the last 10 years no say benejuma ni sit then etokala into me justify into me share the source of income secure this year aban osis or inside to do for the state. That's how they are fighting corruption. And some of them so. It is a fight corruption. We should learn some of these things. If you need to touch our constitution, let's say to fight corruption successful. Let's touch the constitution. Now, if you go to Singapore, they have some law, the presumption act or something like that. Say, say was suspect today, and this could be your officer. What's in there? You are innocent until you are proving it. One what you are, what's as in a fair. So the burden of proof is not on the state. It's on the owner. Or suspected that first can. I want how they prove this kind of manfa. It is not for the state to prove their first can. That is what is difficult for us in this country.
In this country now.
Yes. When would they were in the morning into one reversing Singapore? That's why if you go to Singapore.
So you feel say Ghana how say it to be reversing?
Yes, we need to
say the burden of proof.
Yes,
ever lying on who?
On unexplained worth, the burden of proof.
So the burden of proof.
Yes, I'm saying on unexplained worth, the burden of proof should be on the accused,
not the
prosecutor,
not the prosecutor, or on the state.
Or on the state. It is on unexplained worth lifestyle audit.
Sure.
Yeah, the man has in a year. Ebe, nti amase obi azizi na adwuma ho. Na Ghana half on unzizi won adwuma ho, uzizi adwuma no mu.
Sir,
utu a big hole na okot na adwuma no mu.
No,
uzizi ma.
No, didi mu ko.
Nti bu hwe na wa seze ma nyina. Oh, eye we adwuma, obi ba na abo no genuine also opanyin
ojiwe. Fair enough.
It could be additional income for you.
Sure.
But they able to am na okot na adwuma no mu. Na ezizi ma wie sika na wana ze kwan. Second, you hear baby as a coin. Mansions na a ghost house. Some of the mansions simple one bed 10 bedroom. One contact to what? Do you feel comfortable?
Baby.
You also don't want co-tenant. So you alone 10 bedroom, you sleep in only one room on one bed, some corner of the house.
Corner of the room.
You bath in only one bathroom. What kind of life is this? So yeah, I'm telling you, we can reduce poverty in this country. Schools will be available, hospitals will be available. Youth, that is the way we should go. But pesamunkunya sunsuma wa shankro from our Ghana ha. Our politicians, our leaders, let's see example. People must go to jail for stealing.
But you and I know, say, Ghana Hano, before Yabakasu will be the courts must determine. And this time, as we have rightly said, it's becoming difficult because the burden of proof is lying on the state. So how then do?
For example,
yes,
national service issue. So South Korea and Singapore, into the jail. National service issue are so clear. Even some of them are even work there. They are prepared to pay now. You know, look, it's still going through the same process. Now the state, even though people can always get them ABOTCHIE. Young Brenmo, you're there, some bottle that and your wife, you know, it may be publicly. Our wife second my way. Sorry, let me use this example.
That's fine.
Our Biahu de Kuno, Leon said, and Yawn Kun. The court no akade own kun. Damn branity. And I'm saying there, sometimes the burden of proof should be on the accused. Say in the ma, let's see you guys are begging home. But if I have to prove that I only you are zen. Because you know who we are now. Pets or more as in one. Well, we purchase you. Well, we just can even or by zen that I will prove. But I cannot do on proof there. A corner for doing yes can because then you have to show receipts, your pay slip and all that.
My Mindy come away, brasses. Yeah, a lawyer Timo Boy man, so a tax expert that Gina adventure a war. A issue we are abandon home. Lawyer, you are quite for God and country, so they be not what to say. Yes, we are home here. But question now, say, how is it possible for a year 18 articulated tracks to be diverted? Say, Obia Ewoshi. Is it because of the fact that your monitoring systems are weak now?
Oh, probably yeah, Freddie cartel and I say collaboration. So only will be a collaboration. Sabe, mutumisha share home. Send a beya mresi no money na betimi a chum bra monitoring system no cry into me. Into the Minister for Finance, I can say it was a collaborated and a coordinated arrangement in order to defraud the state. Now share tax a woman. I'm saying Nipanos UTI Dipa officers and now no mujina honor. Now son no my way, so only your man honda. As yeah, the dollar can try for Hanua, Obijam. You know, man, say a buy, And see, it is not about our monitoring system. I'm saying Nipano study the whole architecture. No share who said, that's a Nina Kufi, Kwabna, any Yao. Security post where meet the nomination. And I man yes, I know. It is bad, but it has happened.
From only me this is not say. And just say yeah, monitoring systems in a week, but I almost share one more year.
No crap, because 18 tracks the one to say when they are with me the say Nipana na or more duty at that time, no. Name say they plan it. I say, you can't history. I say, Kwame Nkrumah overthrow. No, say, we plan it. So it's been planned over some time. We don't know. Say they are when first time there, but say first time they are not just say I don't know that group of people maybe are on a particular day they are on a duty. No, it's something that they've been doing and customs and Nankasa so would report to what. Would declare what the normal qua, and yet a marine yet me a car no so, it be a container not trailers no kind. So sometimes we rely on your self declaration.
nti do wa obeka say okay oh trailer ya me di bay normal say ne wo ni bu ni nti ye tru ho na che say ye bie your friend is a border no na we twem. So it is an easy thing which can be done if you have people man at the various locations. Like I said, about through the airport and about through the seaport now. And can evading such thing will be a bit difficult because at the seaport, there were a lot of monitoring.
Okay.
But land is a bit easier. I should say normal car, they're not any a beer amount. So it is easier, and I believe that's why the minister has ordered said all such consignment should not come through land transportation anymore. They should come through the seaport and airport.
Yeah. Because I know, sir, for the sea, the Ghana Community Network, that's a GC net and ICAMS systems. I heard it will be very difficult for you to overcome this kind of So
land and also it comes to ICAMS.
Land also it comes through the ICAMS.
It comes through the icons, but it doesn't come through a security enclosed. It's any port. There's a cars, airline up. You would do border near Bissau, normal would different. What's your duty? Why is it? Then you go to the icons and pay something. It's supposed to come through the icons because icons is supposed to take care of all import duties. But it is easy to pass through a border. Land than coming through Tema no ship no bar yajihu yatun walk akra and there are series of checkpoints that ube firm and sana it go require ube fast can money can I don't know yent me see that can no ewo ebi a me fan say aflawo border yent me nyeneta oh ebi a yebet me a year but it will require some additional investment. All I'm trying to say is Tema port no there are more security features than on the road.
Yeah. And do you think, sir, I was buying to me establishing some independent anti-corruption body beer? One media money these revenue agencies beer now. Do you think we should have a body like that?
Oh yes, I think we should because once the normal be brave, the American can do why you win and see the question is will be airtone. Oil and I say will be a depot beer. To what extent needed me and your tip of near cat okay depot with containers 18 and never be oil. Mama yen your tip of being coffee or money so much you did. I believe that some monitoring and investigative body should go into it. Now young coffee, how many of such has ever entered the country? Maybe this is not the first time, but
But said I did wait, you've agreed was yetiminya body be on monitor this revenue agencies. But before I let go of you, I don't know, this is something that has happened over the years. Right from our former president, the late Professor John Ivas Atamels, Yakaise or Kopoto, Emanoko PM said there were some issues on revenue losses and corruption. Eddie Ankoteshwe, now this one's where I see. What action do you think, sir, I was buying a take here?
I'm saying, what kind of late milk, the breast on this year. Now, the brain, I imagine 85 million, that's what I buying here, and camera may change. And on a movie here, Sanko Ponomini Nipahondo. And the over time, no one say now a buyer to sound more than a day or Moncho. The making answer now with me, did you know? Maybe an Ipano now watch a catra wouldn't say Kofi Mensa Enterprise Limited, a oil no other. And you are steady work who say what more be a yard will be in it. And see, over time, the government will have to reshuffle some officers. And again, I think that we need more monitoring push. At the end of the day, you have 2 or 3 custom checkpoints. And Bia, Uta, and Banner Sanso are not more important, complaining, the other crack borders debris, but we need to balance it. Then you can't bypass the other person.
Because countries like Rwanda and Singapore, woman to me manage customs corruption. But Ghana, we should be learning from such examples. Now, me if
I think yes, Uganda and
Rwanda and Singapore.
Almost system more very good. And she won't me and penetrate system muta. Say open it kwana inside large scale.
Sure.
18 containers and all the defeat SOMPA by minute and why to be said he's going to do some mass transfer.
Yeah.
People who collaborate and assist some of these imported. And again, and if he say such persons the actual more a tanker me punishment a very severe. Then people will not go through such things. And the actual and yet 85 million penny and I nobody proves them. It's a property what they are no man and yes, no man yet fruit them. Now we say I would did your mind.
That's a pass on my hokama, but the woman say 6 trucks are still missing. Oh,
minim science, why?
Hey, Ghana. Amasama Bruni. We have a problem.
Big.
Corruption is so rife.
Oh, yeah.
Corruption.
I mean, Prof, the scale no cry me. Well, if you even want to do 85 in there,
that's in between 82 and 85.
Let's even say 80. That's on the higher scale.
Million.
That's too much.
So yeah, the quantity is more saying. Roger, please be sir. Me so the bidi agro nti man fro. Ama sama bro.
Na me so pepe na na meka.
For 4 years come. For 4 years.
Awoji. Because 1 billion cities be here, 10 billion, Prof. Prof, 1 million be here, 10 billion cities. So you multiply that by 80. I'm after the 85. No, I'm coming. 85 million. 85,
Charlie.
Plus.
But wait, the bad 10 billion bet you.
Oh, into obey 850 billion. Yeah. Old Ghana is 850 billion.
Now I don't know hear me.
This is crazy, Charlie.
Abasama, I think you are done with it. Roger, I can't be kakra one of my baby back managing.
But if I'm kakasi, I can't make politics. I don't change the tone of the conversation.
Oh, Debbie. Then I'll oversoak.
No, actually, check the young Skabia. Let's compare. I'm going to $97. I know $97 million, not cities. I'm going to already well.
Oh, cities are not dollars.
$97 million. Into on as the 4 zeros can now multiply.
They be converting $97 million into cities near.
Into cities, okay. You're ready. Mathematicians are more mumboy. I have heard say 60% of 5.8 billion. Says if for 60 brand for 40% in where are he? Or 5.8 billion. Yeah, compared. 5.8 billion. 40% of 5.8 billion. Yeah, 40%.
Why confused?
Maybe so. Achina. You be special education. Be what my edit for. Say Ukraine mafi amanone e de ba eye Ghana ha kwa obefa so obe clear niam na report no te ochina ye be port wona yakwa kodi ho nkomo we wa ya de ha dwe ba anke bo usi ora na e de
yes listen there onje okay ora no hu asama kra oye ndis aban kan ya oto Ghana for na komado pa oye sorry oye ora no. Now, Orano, it should be a joint responsibility. It shouldn't be seen as a program of a political party or a policy or an action of a political party. It should be seen there, Ghana for also here Ghana ni biade or rather succeed.
the reason is that Sikana Damon Kofu, it is presumed, it is alleged that Damon Kofu or your Ghana Sika, or your NDC as a political party Woniska, or your Ghana Sika. So I give them Skano so as Kanawaba Ghana and Pulum, maybe I am Puntujuma. Now, I may baby Matina, moon there. In Zama you slow down too much for the old side. In Zama slow down too much. In Kofoso, Attorney General here time. In fact, in being you home mobia.
Now slow down, Ben. I can't want to. Never been a slow down.
Oh, all right.
Yes.
Sisala, last me tell Felix. Also, they would have about 280 cases or so.
Sure.
280 cases, sir. Or an investigation. Was it be a few was it court? It be so our prepared docket. It be also we go that way investigation. If so, we hear more hands, more brains. Even if you have to get people from outside to come and help, yeah, fast track investigations. You know, I'm amazing you there. Say, you see, let me tell you. Say, if people get to know there, we are it will be difficult to persecute them. So that they overwhelm you with the kind of a Juma into me here within maybe 4 years or 8 years or something like that. But then I'm poor. You put to ya fast tracking them and you jail one in Ara. I think it will serve as a deterrent.
And the aura, the work of aura is that's aura for the Navy.
Oh, the committee no.
Okay.
Make the concept.
Okay, that's
that
fine.
The concept itself there. Obi biala wa fa kwano bono do. Na wa fa am money ni sika. Oza e nankasa na jepaze, anaso oza man nankasa no ho no. Ya ba je dem sika na za am omane. Na ya jiwe mpo a nipa kro no o se de yam okọ de fiaze kakra. O feel ifiaze sentinel on the fiaze special.
But all those issues, you know, a court in a bed determines it.
I have a problem with our court system. Serious problem with our court system.
You have a problem with the court system?
Oh, yes, court system. Because my catch out there. KCB Wawa. Send the uninvolved politicians and also big men in the society. So some of the cases are around 5 years, 6 years, 7 years. Now, Mama, here in the baby. Uncle, we are punching. Uncle Chobino Brose. Uncle Tobino na. Ne banchi. Uncle for being phone. Quarter 3 months. No, I'm gonna be 6 years.
But when you
say 10 years.
The workers is here no. Say Obiaku you be body. Burden of proof no. And
you didn't say. Is it not? No, and you didn't say. And you didn't say. Obiaku you be the banchi. Burden of proof in your day. Until already a quick, oh yeah, now mom, it was careful so all cases are. Into bed no proof on ye, you know, send then and I don't point upon all ye in tea. Never shall the case you could 10 years, not the one or court. No, judge here would have crab batinado. Is that how to fight corruption? No, if you fight the corruption like that, you are not going to succeed. I'm telling you. Into all I know, yes, Abani, Attorney General and no Kofu.
Good.
Ghana full are more interested in oral than inflation dropping to that level it is. People follow social media.
And some now,
yes, follow social media.
Yes. Ghana boy, you're interested in those issues.
I'm telling you. Nah, you see,
what's than inflation?
I'm telling you. I mean, follow social media and follow the youth. You see, the youth are becoming frustrated. If we don't fix the system will fix itself.
Me that's it. I think you any day.
Yeah, I think said Mibra Ebo Bakman, I can hear very true. Now with Ora no, I think said they've worked just like Felix Sekan, you know, the dockets more. We need to make sure say you fast tracking the process so that tomorrow be them because Ghanaians no emoja ebwele. As a matter of fact, Ghanaians person almost action no. No mudi console you because why first of my project, the biggest project in the north, and Baumia, one of his biggest projects. Even Amasama Bronikra will attest to the fact. He was overwhelmed with what he saw. All those cases, they are of national interest. What I say, it is high time say you be results of people sleeping inside. Na abayin kaba enda omonsa na Ghana for and at least fan console your mo. I say will be a bobo when your consolation go at least. Because say if the government has not even giving them everything they need, at least he has given them something to console.
But how did you say, all right, Jumana Muye, mo submit your final report to the command paying the amount a year justice minister. You think, as a Nema is low?
Oh, so I'm court back, but your court system, no. So that statement, I don't believe in that statement. Say the wheel of justice grinds slowly. No, it depending on who is grinding. Say you can crowd quiet, brony grinding a different chin beans, grinding and uncutting grinding. And you know, if we want to grind the people, we need to grind them well. What you say? And Ghana upon is ye pentem. Also, cookie, I don't know. We want this thing to flow. What you say? This one, I am just speaking from the point of view of the average Ghanaian. Because Sisiano, MB before come fele pompous. Omo nama, no mama, omo abeti. So one shoulder up. Na omo nam, omo rezi, omo chest mama, but munjeli and but omo cho mu time on bedem. But we want it fast. What you say? Because Jane, echano na ejo. Justice delayed to is justice denied. Ghanaians are calling for justice. Into your man penny baby utie mende. And the minister of justice, the attorney general, baby mutie mende no. And our judges are mutie ende. Munya na munjeli omo fast. Na Ghana for infantry money.
All right. But I say, let me listen to you,
Prof. Yes, he say, is bomochichi a free so ase. Ebe catch us a denchen mewa yendi nechimie. The reason why Aura NDC for now disappointed is that a campaign promise our mobile they know say they cannot fulfill. Prof, this is Ghana Web. There's a lot of garbage in the data we received. Dom level on Aura.
Oh, but these are issues.
No, maybe. Oh, Obiakasa maybe.
But sometimes you take us way back.
Oh, Prof, when you say this, you are not. Oh, about Aura. Why they are not prosecuting? And a member of the team is telling you, say, much of the things they've taken, no, garbage. And then I'm reading a portion of Okaye. Or see, the actual game is in the courtroom. When you get to the courtroom, the amount may reduce significantly. And I caution, I remember saying that I know, even if we should win the 21 or close to 22 billion, collecting it is another game altogether, he asserted. Says Kana Upesa Unji. And the member is telling you, say, I don't know the court to know. Prosecuting, I wanting the Obetima Bejina microphone, I got a month for Yeska. But prosecuting becomes another thing. And no, now some of the challenger Attorney General faces so far. You run to the media. You say a month way this car. Go and prosecute, it becomes another challenge. But say, Prof, the bottom line of Aura and say, scam month we are NPSA, is that not it?
Sure.
Then you have the same government again. Waba filing nolly prosequa. And then now on my Nisika, Obia for 5.8 billion. Usi on betia 60%, non for 40%. Opunijina trial, what filing nolly prosequa. Honorable Collins Dauda. Ejina trial, what filing only prosecute. Any day on my Nisika. Let the trial end so that you see the end of it.
8 years.
You see, they say the wind, the wheels of justice grinds. Oh, please.
For 8 years.
The wheels of justice grinds slow. Prof, Eboka Bibi Ewaha say is it the accused should rather be the one to prove. Is that not it?
Yeah.
You see, you see it as say a still there will better asemu. Say the law should be allowed to work.
The law is the law.
So one better asemu. Obeka said the accused person because ultimately there are a lot of people ya convicted later only to find out say conviction no. Now your force way you on way free. Maybe. Ya agree than and say ya manahi 15 years. Upon ABA, all the appeal, share evidence no. Omasari state ni right be some part of ni right. Is if I can't bear 5 months, obepie 4 months, right? So you see, a ban criminal thing. The reason why a court in a catch us prove beyond reasonable doubt and say you have the potential to lose your rights. Any civil case. So can say accused person, and then they all come because you are not none of your family member involved. No. But if you fall in it, that's the day. Obeka say no. Mranisi say you go through all the processes. And to me, I am telling you, say a government cannot claim the on one hand or bejiska. I'm on mine. In another hand, scanner YHC, our court, no, not some filing, only prosecute say, Ebimunfa Saskanun Kodi. It doesn't work that way. Aura has collected garbage, so they cannot go to court. So more banging on Aura.
But you can also say
the garbage was. You see,
I'm not saying that. If you say you can't say that, don't say a committee was constituted.
Don't misinform people.
I'm a Samai Bruni. One who say, Asamna, can say. Eye aura for eye omodwuma ni wie omoko president ono. Womo de the documents e koma president.
Okay.
And our president no edi akwa attorney general for prosecution. But said the okan ye no womo hia some of the things getting evidence or getting evidence to support eye in somewhere womo kan ye na the omo ageno it's becoming very difficult. There are some and some no be court anameboa some so ebi owa eno so ni court. So you can't say omako gada a garbage.
No. What is it? No. I'm just
wait. Maybe to you. Ebo back one bit you.
Asama committee ne kan there. Cases and confession brand one. Some of them were garbage. It was CV. So they sieved it.
You didn't say that.
Oh. Really? Are you the only person in Ghana?
No, me really. Go online.
No, are you the only person in Ghana?
I'll check.
No. Yeah. So they sieved it. No, was it one report? Was it Kama president? Yeah. Then the president handed it over to Attorney General. Yeah. So when the committee sat, in some of the committee, some of them were garbage. Until they have to sieve it. Make sure the manu here no and I so all committee no when you prosecutors. It is what got the information out. Oh, this because it's auditor home or lawyers home. Oh, this could be a good case. I think there when we are saying something, you can in context. It is not there after it has been presented to the president. It was that Attorney General or your garbage. It was the process. What shall I say?
After the report was given to the president.
And you're not saying that some no us in there. Yes, so it is true there. No. Okay, are you saying that Domlebo will give president garbage? Will gather garbage and go and give it to the president and say there? No, that's what he said. I've listened to Martin Pebu. Martin Pebu on this thing, he said the same thing. Domlevo said the same thing. That cases peace by some of them
go to the court.
But I'm saying that when we're informing people, let's inform them well.
Go to the court. What is delaying them? They should go to the court.
That's the same concern I've expressed. But I'm saying that say Kasa young kind of quarrel. Mama and Fabi, maybe no, but no, you are quoting it out of context. No, you are misquoting it.
All right, but I'm picking calls. Let me pick the calls right here. Hello, good evening. Good evening.
Good evening.
Yeah, but one. Yeah. Me where pa bibi aboko de.
Oh, adom ni ahwe.
What are my batch my team?
I'm papa e bi hihye e pa so a. Ye be hia tie jeli omo. Na me pese amatuma bruna be ka chega na for the witch hunt. Tana musu banki o. Hwe nti abochi ma me nita wo. Dokro eto ahwe. Me hu sa tin. Under corrupt administration, we witness under what my president for it. And then I'm not going to say, you don't worry. You see, they can say, oh, yes, the NDC is government, I'm a Moniano. And can now many will say, can never go, and sound pretty. Nothing, I'm more refined. Put this up. I will show you Young funny said, you're getting military regime. Now I shall say the map of where we all know, say, at the go through the initial process. So what I say, international chairman here and now they said it is not yet late because the ambassador that 3 years.
All right. Me what all did this saying? Me that say, hey, who had you? Hello, good evening.
Good evening, Mr. Abochi.
Yes, dear. Me what one America can say. Ajana 1, Ajana 2. What am I my dear? Why?
I will little bit disappointed in our government because they told us that they are intercept some things, and we believe. Say yes, of course, they have it. Say, I'm going to come back here. If I told you, I say, I said, I want to police call by a single yes. In the first train, the man. At 2-4, it's a living witness. Now, first quarter in 2026. Nothing is happening. We should call a spade a spade. Because for him, he and your papa, you can see, some who can show me about custom, something. 2 people, 85 million Ghana cedis.
Oh.
Thank you.
May I say hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Yeah, me told the baby I'll cast free.
As usual.
Yo. As usual, no, as you're saying A, B, C, D. May that, yes. Me too, pa.
Me no kate, but when you share, so keep number and we are the whole world. As you say, who is up to date into
Debut, ABC. Me the whole world at the same, me send no credit.
Yes.
Adam, and make us answer. Debbie, that who credit us, son. Me catch you say, me must send you credit, Anna. Because we number, mammy, man can't send no credit. Yay, ABC. I mean, you move.
My friend, Ketema Juashama, or communication officer, the patrol, while whom was the papa. Into about catch it, go back myself. Take care, Juashama, in Tiaquest, and care should be moved. Or no, come here down. If you go back my myself, Georgia Mumbuano. Now, only we Ashama Napi, Mama, MPV Mano, yourself, and only Baba Sadik. About you, Baba Sadik.
Baba Sadik, man.
Yeah, or Kankri Central, fresh boy.
Why they?
I'll be contesting Guamano. Me say, bring you no more Yama conscious no.
Yeah, and you know what's something you can't have. I be maybe.
Go back, man. Yes, sir. Letter to you, to the president, say, and this nipa penny pound. You both were there. Or say, buy no more say, every for this car, and I'm buy up to date. And to wonder, I say, Papa, oh, Mahama. And I said, yes, can you crop say, letter commission. Chief, just so when you're a draft as a case, and quite or say, I send the life cry, and with the Mama, we are going to be so go back, man. Catch your Mama say, a bunny a tree and a conform with Ghana Cano, almost to Abama, so I'm to show more tongue. Now, they don't the boys was there, yeah, this is for honey at Natum. We won't check at Chicata, almost chin and sir, just for it, not the photo, breathing. Don't say a no, I say Kufosa or man Padre. I say WWE Mempene, or Cap, when you wear, and yourself, the which we did Docum, Mayoda, appearance to Udia, as I order.
Midase. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening. I watch you design.
Me patrol me hoya na hwana me can say.
I watch you just from where I'm find some wine. Now, as you want to walk and say, they won't say. In fact,
it's you, pa.
I am a Catholic Ghana Hanuman. She said, "Obi, any of you." A book, my son,